Just imagine that you need to merging monthly revenue figures into yearly data or transferring information from a website into Excel file. There is actually more efficient method how to do it in automatic way. I'm about to demonstrate you with cool examples. At the beginning, let's say that we have multiple Excel files and we need to combine them into one. Let's open the new Excel file pressing Ctrl+N. And in this case, we can also manually do copying and pasting the files from each month, but it is not our goal. We want to do it in automatic way. Well, let's go to Data tab and select Get Data. From here, we choose from File and then from Folder. In my case, I have already prepared the revenue data stored in one folder. Inside of this folder, we can see individual files for each month. After clicking on the Open, Excel will generate a preview of all the files in the folder. In case if we need to modify something, we can do it easily, otherwise just press Combine and load. Perfect! After a few seconds, Excel will consolidate the data. Initially, it displays only the sample from the first file, which contain our January, February and March revenue data. But let's say that we want to add some new data. Excel will update it automatically. I will add a new file Excel called April and will save in the same folder and then return to our consolidation file. By clicking Refresh All, Excel will include the new month's data without any extra work. But also, when we have any modifications to the data within an existing file, we'll also update. For example, in our case, we just modified the month, we save it, and refreshing the Excel file will reflect the changes instantly. Cool, let's move to another scenario. Just imagine that we wanted to extract a table from the website and import it into Excel. Obviously, you can go to copying and pasting the file. For example, in this case, we have our La Liga Spanish. But the main problem of this method is that in case of any updates or if our points changes, it remains static and we need to do it manually. The best approach is to establish a live connection. To do this, we go to Data, from Web, paste the URL of the page connecting to the table and press OK. Excel then retrieves multiple tables from the web page. Selecting the correct one allows us to preview the data before loading it into Excel. Of course, we can manage this table as we want, but the best thing of this part is when the website updates, refreshing the Excel file, all the data will also update it. The next example is with the stock market. Here we have the list of the companies. And let's say that we want to track the price target. Instead of manually looking up and entering the latest price, we can link them directly to the live data. We select the stock columns with the names and click Data, Stocks. Excel will convert the entires into stock data. A small icon appears next to each stock, indicating that our data is connected to a financial data provider. The benefit of this method is that every time that file is opened, the stock price is updated in real time. This feature also extends to currencies or geographic data. Very cool, very nice guys. The last example is working with the PDF data. Often revenue data or reports of the company statements arrive in PDF format. Under Data, Get Data. From File, we can select from PDF. Once the file is loaded, Excel will analyze its contents and extract the relevant tables for our purpose. From here, we can preview and select the revenue data we needed before importing it into Excel. If the table format isn't to our liking, of course we can also modify it by table design, adjusting for example the colors or layout. And of course, let's grow together. Put your like and subscribe.